Hey everyone, this is Friedel Hacker AJ Raven. I'm here with my recap and review of Digimon Ghost Game, the anime, season number 1, episode number 6, which is titled The Cursed Song. And I enjoyed this episode, but I also have some thoughts. I think it could have been handled a lot better narratively. And we're 6 episodes in, and I'm like, okay, I get that this show is going towards the kids finding these Digimon and helping them be better and all of that stuff. And I'm like, okay, we're 6 episodes in. I'm not against Hiro and the rest trying to teach the Digimon how to interact with the rest of the humans and not basically try and kill them. But I'm also like, you know what? What's the main story? Like, what's the main narrative thread? What's the big bad? Like, what's the big threat? Who's the big bad? What's happening? I really want the show to start giving me answers now. But anyway, this episode opens up at a karaoke bar, and we get these 3 girls singing. One of the girls is singing, and as she's singing, there's another voice coming from one of the speakers, and the girl is like, wait, it's still my turn. I'm the one who needs to sing this. And her friends are like, wait, we aren't singing. And then we get this feminine voice who is singing, and then that feminine voice gets very, very low, and it becomes creepier, more masculine, more dark, more sinister. And we get this weird hand coming out of the karaoke screen and trying to reach the 3 girls, and they're screaming. And yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's creepy. I really enjoyed it. Like, I am enjoying the creepiness factor in Digimon Ghost Game, but narratively, as I said, I want the narrative arc to be more fleshed out. Like, what the heck are these kids supposed to face? But moving on, we get to see that Hiro and Ruli are basically hanging out together because Ruli is a very curious little girl and teen girl, and because she also posts about ghosts and all of that stuff. So basically, she is taking Hiro to different places where there are rumors of these ghost sightings, and she's very excited because she actually wants to post something about a real ghost. And you know what? At this point, I really want there to be actual real ghosts in this anime. It doesn't have to be a long time thing. It can only, like, that particular ghost can only appear in like one episode and not be mentioned ever again. I'll be okay with it. But due to the fact that these kids later in the episode thought that it wasn't a hologram, it wasn't a Digimon attacking the girls at the karaoke building, but actually an actual ghost. Like, I want a real ghost to appear. Like, even in the Scooby-Doo franchise, if you guys remember that zombie movie, like, there were certain Scooby-Doo episodes where it was implied that supernatural stuff is actually real. Some of it, at least. So yeah, Ruli and Hiro are at this shrine because there are rumors about a hologram ghost appearing and all of that stuff. And Gabamon is like, wait, what's that over here? And Hiro is like, that's an offering. And yeah, Ruli is like snapping pictures and all of that stuff. And this is where they get to see a Digimon. And at first I was like, wait, is that Kyubimon? Basically the Digimon that we saw in Digimon Tamers. But no, it's not Kyubimon, it's Yokomon. I think Kyubimon, yeah, if I remember correctly, Kyubimon is yellow while Yokomon is blue. And yeah, Yokomon is like, what the heck are you guys doing here? And Ruli tells Yokomon about the rumors. And she's like, yeah, why are the rumors even, like, why do they even exist in the first place? And Yokomon is like, yeah, there was this old woman. She, like, I think her wallet fell or her purse fell, and he picked it up, and she ended up telling everyone that she could. And yeah, people have been coming here a lot, and they're disturbing me. So I would appreciate it if you guys leave. So yeah, Yokomon goes away, and Hiro's like, wait, I have questions to ask you. Yeah, questions about the digital world. But yeah, Yokomon has gone already, and Ruli is like, you know what? Even though we did get to see a Digimon, I am a bit disappointed because I really want to post something about an actual ghost. Again, actual ghosts ended up being mentioned a lot in this episode, and yeah, I want to see an actual ghost. So the next stop is at the karaoke building because there are rumors about the karaoke place being haunted as well. So Luli is trying to pay for a room, and while that's happening, the 3 girls that we saw in the beginning of the episode, they're being led out of the building, and one of the people working at the place is like, you know what, we would really appreciate it if you, like, guys be discreet about what just happened. And the girls leave the building, and Hiro ends up listening to that little statement from the workers at the karaoke bar, And Ruli like it's like, okay, so we got a room, let's go there and try to lure out this thing that's haunting this building. And this is where Hero's like, you know what, I just overheard one of the workers telling the girls not to talk about what just happened because they got attacked. And Ruli is very excited. She's like, okay, so the rumors are real, like, right, because these girls just got attacked. And this is where we get this little scene where the kids are talking about how when you try to keep something secret, that's exactly when more people try to talk about it and to find out about it. I think it's kind of like the Barbara Streisand effect. Hero and the rest are like, you know what, it actually feels like the people in the building tell the customers not to talk about what just happened, in hopes that the people will talk about it outside, and it will attract more people, more customers, and they'll be able to make more money. And again, the money theme ends up linking to the previous episode, because Jellymon was like, yeah, you guys have money, you guys have currency in the human world, and that does lead to greed. So Ruli, Hero, and the rest make their way towards the room. And while that's happening, Ruli is like, "Okay, Hero. So how are you at singing?" And Hero is like, "Yeah, I'm not so good at singing. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to mention it in the beginning of the episode. But yeah, the song that needs to be sung, because it turns out that the ghost only try or the ghost quotation marks the ghost only attacks the humans when you sing a specific song, and that specific song is basically, if I'm not wrong, it's basically the ending song from the Digimon Adventure reboot that just ended. And I'm like, okay, that's a nice little Easter egg, a nice little callback to the previous anime series. So yeah, they're making their way towards the room. Hero's like, I'm not a good singer. And this is where one of the doors open and Kiyoshiro comes out, and I was like, you know what? I was actually wondering about Kiyoshiro. I was like, okay, so Ruli and Hiro are spending time together. What about Kiyoshiro? But yeah, Kiyoshiro is at the building already, because it turns out that Jellymon basically forced him to come here, because Jellymon, due to her nature, she wants to lure out the ghost or whatever that's attacking people. And Jellymon comes out, and Jellymon actually calls Kiyoshiro her darling, which I'm like, that was one of the questions that I had after watching the previous episode, because at the end of that episode, Jellymon called Kiyoshiro her darling, and I was like, wait, what's happening here? What's happening? I really hope that there isn't a human Digimon romance going on. But no, it's just a term of endearment. So you can see that Jellymon has become very connected to Kiyoshiro, and she still teases him, but her teasing is quite watered down from the previous episode, where she was basically trying to like forcing him and also strangling him with her tentacles. So she has calmed down a bit, which I like, because again, in my review of the previous episode, I was like, you know what, I really hope that the dynamic between Jellymon and Kiyoshiro changes, and it has changed. So yeah, Jellymon is out, and Jellymon is like, yeah, we're already here to lure out that whatever that is that's attacking the people. And Ruli and Hiro are like, yeah, we're here for that too, so let's go. And Jellymon is like, also, I brought Kiyoshiro here because he's scared, and I find that amusing. So while that's happening, one of the girls is already singing that specific song in the karaoke room, and yeah, she's about to get attacked. We get to see the room that Ruli ended up booking, and Kyoshira's like, "Do we really have to do this? Do we really have to lure whatever that is that's attacking the people over here?" And Ruli's like, "Yep." So the song is sung by a songstress, and Ruli is like, you know what, I'll take the lead, I'll sing. And I'm like, you know what, it kind of makes sense, because we have seen Ruli to be musically inclined. She plays the piano, so it made sense for her, in my opinion, to be the one to start singing the song. But before she can sing, this is where Angoramon, yeah, feels like, yeah, someone is being attacked, and they're like, oh, yeah, let's go. So Ruli ends up not singing. She just runs towards where Angoramon directed her. I think it's the second floor, if I remember correctly. And Kyoshiro like, I guess we're doing this. So they break into the room where the girl is being attacked, and this is where the kids are kind of yeah, they're quite confused about what they're seeing, because there's this weird blackness or darkness, a dark hand basically constricting the girl. like a python, and yeah, they're like, wait, that doesn't feel like a Digimon. So what the heck is that? And I was like, yes, yes, yes. Is it a real ghost? Is our real ghosts actually working with Digimon? But no, in yeah, by the end of this episode, we do get an explanation about what's attacking this girl. So yeah, after this hand notices the team, it goes away. The girl is safe. She's alive, and we get to see the scene where I think the girl's friends end up appearing and they take her away, and Ruli is like, yep, bye bye, take care. And I'm like, wait, Ruli, why are you all alone? You shouldn't be all alone. Angoramon should be with you, or even maybe Jellymon or Gamamon, like take a Digimon with you. But yeah, while Ruli is seeing off the girl away, this is where Angoramon and Hiro are talking about what the heck they just witnessed. And Angoramon is like, yeah, that didn't look like any Digimon I know of. And yeah, Hiro is kind of worried. And I think Hiro is like, okay, so that could mean that we are actually fighting actual ghosts. But no, that wasn't the case. So Ruli is making her way back to the room. She's in the elevator, and we get this ad of these songs that should be that can be sung at this karaoke bar or place or building, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, the same song that attracts the quotation mark ghost towards the human, that starts playing. And of course Ruli is like, no, 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 this can't be happening, this can't be happening. She tries to stop the elevator, or open the elevator doors, because the elevator has stopped. And yeah, the song ends up being played. She gets a headache, and I was like, okay, so Ruli is the one who's going to get attacked, huh? So she does get attacked, and it turns out that it is actually a Digimon that's doing something. And we get to see Sirenmon appear, and Sirenmon is like, "Don't you want to hear my song?" And yeah, I was like, "Yep, the kids need to appear and help Ruli." And this is where Angoramon feels that Ruli is being attacked, so everyone goes towards the elevator. We get to see Gabumon use a new attack, basically a horn attack. He busts through the elevator doors because the elevator couldn't come up to where the room was. They have to go down. So yeah, Gamamon jumps through the elevator shaft, and Hiro and Goramon come too. And yeah, Jellymon is there as well. And I really liked how Jellymon was trying to pull Sirenmon away. Whenever the Digidestined's Digimon partners try to help the other Digidestined instead of the kid that they're bonded to, I really like that. Like Jellymon trying to help Ruli and all of that. And yeah, the black arm is basically strangling Ruli. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But this is but because Angoramon and Hiro appear as well, this is where Sirenmon is like, yep, I need to go. So Sirenmon runs away, and Jellymon is like, not so quick. So Jellymon goes after Sirenmon. And Ruli is very, very glad that she's still alive. She's like, it felt like I was going to die. Angoramon is trying to comfort her. And this is where Jellymon comes back. And Jellymon is like, okay, so I figured out how this Sirenmon is moving throughout this place. She's using the digital network of the building, and we have to do something about it. And yeah, Hiro is like, I have a plan. So Hiro's plan is that if they cut off the connection between the rest of the rooms, they can lure Sirenmon over to one specific room, the one of the VIP rooms. And yeah, Hiro's like, Kiyoshiro, sensei, you can like, or was it scene? I think he said something about sensei. I think it was sensei. I could be remembering wrong. So yeah, Hiro's like, Kiyoshiro, I need you to hack into the building system, and I need you to disconnect all of the rooms so that Sirenmon can't appear there. No songs can be played, and we are going to play the song in this hall, in this VIP room, and yeah, start hacking. And Ruli is like, okay, Kyoshiro, you're hacking. Kyoshiro is like, yep, I'm hacking. So yeah, it's a good plan. I really like this plan, and it works. And Kyoshiro is like, okay, I guess I'm doing this, even though I'm scared. So he does that. All of the connections have been cut, and yeah, Sirenmon does appear, and Sirenmon is like, I don't like the fact that you ended up breaking my connection to the rest of the rooms, and you're basically preventing me from sharing my song with the rest of the human world. And you know what? I'm going to go outside and start singing. And yeah, at first I was like, okay, so the fight is going to occur in this room, but no. Sirenmon ends up breaking through one of the walls, and she flies outside into the human world. And then and other people are noticing her. They're like, "Wow, that's a very impressive hologram." She goes into one of the screens. She projects herself onto the rest of the screen, and then she starts singing. And yeah, it's giving people headaches. It's making them feel bad. And she continues singing, and everyone is the main team is trying to get towards Sirenmon. And Hiro is like, okay, I'm going to activate the field, which is basically the place that's between the human world and the digital world. And Goramon is like, wait, stop. Ruri, I want you to activate it. And Ruri does it. And we get to see this area that has a whole lot of trees, and the kids are like, yeah, we can use the trees to hide ourselves when we are fighting against an opponent that can fly. And yeah, the fact that Angoramon didn't let Hiro activate the field, I'm like, Angoramon, why would you do that? Why would you want Ruri to activate the field? Is it because when Ruri activates the field, there are certain changes in the field? Does the field become more tropical? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure why Angoramon wanted Rudy to activate it, but he did. So they end up meeting Sirenmon. She's not happy that they activated the field and cut her connection with the human world, and she's like, "Yep, you guys will have to pay." And this is where she ends up attacking them with one of her attacks. And it's basically an attack where she's throwing these musical notes at the kids, and the kids are like, yep, hide, take cover. But it doesn't necessarily work because the notes are just bouncing off the trees, and making things very, very tough for them, because they were like, okay, so we thought that we could hide from her attacks, but yeah, this isn't easy. And this is where we get to see Jellymon use two of her attacks. I think it was Bolt Knuckle, where she ends up wrapping one of her fists with her tentacles, and electricity is produced to power up her punch. And then I think it was Spiral Kick, where again, tentacles cover her feet, and she gives a powerful kick. So she's using these attacks to throw Sirenmon's notes away. And even though these are rookie Digimon, I'm liking the fact that they have more than one attack in their rookie form, because if you remember, in the original Digimon anime, Patamon and everyone, Agumon, Patamon, and everyone else in their rookie forms only had one attack. So it's kind of nice to see these Digimon giving us a variety when it comes to their attacks. But yeah, it's not working. The notes keep on bouncing off the trees and everything, and making it difficult. And Gamamon is like, yep, I have to do this. So Gamamon basically flies towards Sirenmon. He gets attacked by notes, but he's able to brace the impact. He's able to resist it, but it's too much, because again, Sirenmon is an ultimate level Digimon. So it turns out that the notes that Sirenmon produces, that was what was combining together to form this giant hand. And I'm like, damn it. I really thought that it was an actual ghost working with Sirenmon, but no, it's basically a hand created by Sirenmon's notes, and it comes towards Gamamon, and Gamamon is like, Hiro, do it now. And Gamamon digivolves into Battle Gamamon. But Betel Gamamon ends up being crushed by the hand, and he's falling towards the ground. And this is where Goramon is like, I got you, Betel Gamamon. So yeah, Goramon is carrying Betel Gamamon, and they're going towards Sirenmon. And this is where Hiro, because he's the smartest of the group, like Kiyoshiro is very smart when it comes to hacking and all of that stuff. I think Kiyoshiro is more book smart, and Hiro is more analytically smart. Like he can see stuff, and he can come up with strategies and all of that stuff. So Hiro is like, Goramon, I want you to fly higher than Sirenmon. And Sirenmon is like, I think you guys figured it out. So it turns out that Hiro ended up noticing the notes bouncing off the trees, and he's like, you know what, if you guys end up increasing your altitude, you go up higher, then there won't be anything for Sirenmon's attack to bounce off of, so you'll be able to defeat her. But again, I'm like, that's an ultimate level Digimon. Your champion Digimon and your rookie level Digimon won't be able to do anything to her. And Sirenmon is like, yep, I'm going to fight you. And yeah, Hiro is worried about Angoramon and Betel Gamamon, and this is where Hiro ends up because Hiro realizes what Sirenmon wants to do. Sirenmon wants to sing to her heart's content and share her song with the rest of the human world. Hiro is like, yep, I hope this works. So Hiro ends up belting out this song. Yeah, Hiro is not a good singer. It's a very badly sung song, but he's singing from the heart, and Kiyoshiro and Ruri and the rest of the Digimon are like, what the heck are you doing, Hiro? But it seems to be working because Hiro is singing from the heart. It connects with Sirenmon, who is a singer as well, and Sirenmon is very impressed by Hiro's ability to sing, and this is where Hiro tells Sirenmon that even though he didn't sing it well, songs are supposed to be sung in order to showcase human emotion. And because Hiro ended up singing from the heart, that's why Hiro's heart and his emotions from the song were able to connect to Sirenmon. And Sirenmon is like, yep, I understand where you're coming from. And I actually appreciate the fact that you have made me realize that I have to practice more. And I can't force humans to listen to my song. I can't force them to, but I have to sing from the heart so that it can automatically connect with the rest of the human world. And this is where Sirenmon is like, yep, I'm going away. I need to figure out how to sing from my heart so that I can connect with other people. And yeah, again, it's a nice lesson to learn, but I'm like, yeah, I think that this entire format of there's this supposedly evil Digimon wreaking havoc, the kids find it, they try to fight it, and then Hiro ends up using talk no jutsu to calm that particular Digimon down. Like that format could end up getting boring very very quickly. So I really hope that the show tries to change the format. Maybe show because I think it was episode number 3 where they showed that, you know what, not every Digimon can be reasoned with by using talk no jutsu. So yeah, I want to see more Digimon that can't be reasoned with, and I want to see an actual fight. I really want to see Jellymon, Angoramon, and Betel Gabamon working together to fight a Digimon and try and take it down. But yeah, let's see if that happens. So yeah, Sirenmon is another Digimon who ended up listening to Hiro and is going to do better when it comes to interacting with the human world. And again, I really think that all of these Digimon are going to play a role moving forward. I really think that's going to happen. So Sirenmon flies off, and Hero's like, wait, I had questions I wanted to ask, but yeah, Sirenmon has already flown off. And this is where we get a quick scene with Kiyoshiro. Kiyoshiro's like, okay, I'm glad that the entire situation was handled, and I didn't have to take this bandage off my hand. And I'm like, Kiyoshiro, what the heck are you hiding with this hand? What's happening here? So we get to see Gamamon basically singing from his heart, and he's like, "How was it, guys?" And Ruli is like, "I can't really say." And again, even though it was Hiro who ended up singing from the heart, even though he's not a good singer, again, I really thought that this episode, because Ruli is musically inclined, I really thought that Ruli was going to be the one who was going to sing from her heart, and that could help her connect with Sirenmon, but it is what it is. And again, the lesson I think is good. It's like, you know what, if you want to sing, just sing. It doesn't matter if you can sing well or not. Just sing from your heart, showcase your emotions. So yeah, not Gamamon. Yeah, Gamamon continues singing, and Angoramon is looking at Gamamon. He's like, yep, Gamamon ended up digivolving into Betel Gamamon, and he ended up de-digivolving into his rookie form. And yeah, Hiro is like, yep, that is very unusual, right? And Goramon is like, yep, I'm not really necessarily sure what's happening here. Maybe we aren't supposed to know what's happening here. Maybe this is a secret that only people who witness this are supposed to keep. But yeah, this is where the episode ends. I'm not really sure if I'll be doing a written review of this for the Geekery. If I do, the link to that will be down in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of the episode. It was okay. It was okay. We got to see Jellymon use new attacks, but yeah, it was okay. Again, the format. I really hope that the format changes, but let's see what happens. Let me know what you thought. Until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed. See you guys later.